Well, I'm your host, JSnip4. And as I said before in my previous video in the beginning, it's going to be very interesting. This is a very interesting statistic. Let me scoot myself on over here. 1 out of 10 homes in California that sold last year, 1 out of 10, 10% were from foreigners. I think you already know which foreigner I'm speaking of as far as countries go. Yeah, let me let you have a little listen to this.
Buying. Here's Ben Tracy.
This is the busy time of year for you guys.
Oh, absolutely. This is when all the grapes come in.
Scott Meadows runs Salinas Vineyards in California's Napa Valley. And there's a good reason he put that American bald eagle on the bottle.
Seems kind of nationalistic.
It does, doesn't it? Well, that was a specific request from our owners in China. China overall, and our place in particular, is looking to bring parts of America to China.
In 2010, this vineyard was up for sale. Chinese investors bought it, and now 90% of the wine from here, that's 9,000 cases, is shipped to China.
What does a Chinese company want with a vineyard in Napa Valley?
There's a big demand in China for luxury goods, for goods that are scarce, and for goods that are well made. So rather than buying Chinese-made products and sending our money over there, they're buying American-made products and sending their money back over here.
And the jobs stay here.
And the jobs stay here.
Chinese firms flush with cash have invested $16.4 billion in the U.S. in the past decade, $1.3 billion in California companies, a record $560 million in just the past year. The Chinese are also boosting the Golden State's housing recovery. They've bought 1 out of every 10 homes sold in the past year.
Compared to the high-end housing like in Beijing, this is not that expensive though.
Dee Meng is a student at the University of Southern California. His parents bought him this nearly $1 million condo at the Ritz-Carlton. They thought renting a dorm room was a waste of money.
Yeah, my parents decided to, buy me a house as a investment outside China.
Jim Jacobson has sold 22% of the residences at the Ritz to affluent Chinese.
Basically, they don't have a place to put their money. They look at their own economy as a place where it's not very stable. The housing market's not very stable there either.
So this housing complex in Irvine, California is being built for Chinese buyers. Separate walk cooking rooms, no unlucky fours in the addresses, and multiple entrances for multi-generational living. Back in Napa, Scott Meadows says Chinese wealth is an opportunity, not a threat for American business.
America's known for quality. So the Chinese look at American-made products and foreign-made products in general as things they can trust.
After all, that eagle is on the bottle because what so many Chinese want is something made in the USA. Ben Tracy, CBS News, Napa Valley.
So, the Chinese don't want their own crap, but our manufacturing companies in America, they get it so cheap. The profit margins are astounding. We'll take it all day long. So we're making China rich, while simultaneously, those rich Chinese are now buying 1 out of 10 homes, at least in California. Last year's statistics. I'm curious what they'll be when 2012 statistics come out, if we ever get to hear that. Is it 2 out of 10? 3 out of 10? For God's sakes. And the parents of that kid you saw, did I hear that correctly when he said they bought him $1 million condo? Interesting. The Chinese own you. The Chinese own this country. Hopefully the collapse happens soon so that the Chinese say, damn, that was a mistake investing in America. Damn, that was a mistake sending my kids over there or buying property over there. Time to pull them out. And again, Webbot, 50% property value drop from where we're at this level right now, coming sometime in the near future. Hopefully that'll be a sign to tell the Chinese, oops, me no like America. That is an incredible statistic nonetheless. 1 out of 10 homes. So all these numbers, hey, the housing recovery in California seem to be turning around, news reports. That's because 1 out of 10 are not even Americans buying homes in America. They're freaking foreigners, specifically Chinese. And if the Chinese are buying 1 out of 10, there's another country we make a lot of money off of too. India. And they make a lot of money off of us in return. So how many Indians bought houses last year in California or whatever? This is the destruction of your country. You're witnessing it right now. It's happening live. Take it for what it is.